started from absolutely nothing. And today, he runs a multi-billion-naira agro-commodities empire, even overshadowing industry giants like Olam in some locations. Welcome to Bashwan Talks. This is where we break down real business success stories in agro-commodities, showing you how ordinary people rise to extraordinary success in this industry. Today, I want to share an inspiring story about two men who completely changed my life. One of them planted the seed of agro-commodities in my mind, and the other one held my hands as I took my very first steps. One of them started from absolutely nothing, and today he runs a multi-billion-naira agro-commodities empire, even overshadowing industry giants like Olam in some locations. But before I tell you about him, let me introduce you to the man who first opened my eyes to the world of agro-commodity trading. It was in 2012. I was working as a business development executive for a Turkish company in Istanbul when I met Alhaji Mohammed Badaru Abubakar. Back then, he was already a highly successful businessman and had visited our company to discuss a ports project in Lagos. Today, he currently serves as the Nigerian Minister for Defense, and he is also a former Governor of Jigawa State. But to me, he is more than that. He is the person who casually planted the idea of sesame seeds and cashew nuts as a profitable venture in my mind. This idea has stuck with me ever since. At that time, I had no inclination what sesame seeds was. Can you imagine? But something about the way he spoke about agro-commodities and export struck a chord in me. That single conversation planted that seed that has been growing in me. Alhaji Abubakar told me that part of his businesses included exporting sesame seeds, and that if I wanted to do any business in Nigeria, I should first of all consider agri-commodities trade and export. Fast forward to a few years later, after my due diligence and research on agri-businesses in Nigeria, I met the man who would not only inspire me but also directly guide me in the agro-commodities business. His name is Alhaji Saliu Abu Sali. Alhaji Saliu, as I called him, started from scratch, literally from nothing. His journey began during his NYSC year in Benue State, where he moved from one sesame seed company to another, practically begging for a chance to supply them with seeds from local farmers. At first, nobody took him seriously. I mean, who would trust a young, inexperienced copper with their money? But then, one agent gave him a tiny lifeline, an advance payment for one bag of sesame seeds as a test. Did Alhaji Saliu see this as another hustle to hammer? No. He treated that one bag like his whole life depended on it. He delivered exactly as promised, and slowly people started trusting him. Here's where many others failed. Some young traders, after getting advance payment, disappear with the money thinking they have hammered. This is the situation in Nigerian, bedeviling Nigerian youths today. But Alhaji Saliu played the long game. He knew that trust is the real currency in the business. He told me there was even a time he couldn't account for 150,000 naira. It's not a huge sum of money today. But back then, it was a very big deal. Did he run away? No. He humbled himself, went to his family and raised the money to cover the shortfall. Till today, he says his buyers never knew about that loss. He purposely worked his way so as not to be like the others who always invent stories to cover up for monies they have lavishly wasted. He told me something I will never forget. Trustworthiness is your collateral in this business. Year after year, his business grew with the simple principle: deliver exactly what you promise, no excuses. Then the breakthrough moment came. A major foreign buyer he had been supplying was retiring and handing over the business to another foreign investor. Guess what? The outgoing boss told the incoming one, of all the suppliers I've worked with, the most trustworthy and consistent is Alhaji Abubakar. That one recommendation changed his life. Suddenly, the new buyer made Alhaji his primary contact for agro commodities in Nigeria. Today, they transfer millions of dollars to him even before the trading season starts. No collateral, no wahala, just pure trust. Why? Because he built a reputation of trust and honesty, which is something many businesses lack today in Nigeria. And now to you listeners, my journey in agro commodities didn't just come from listening to advice. I took action. Alhaji Badaru planted that idea in me, and Alhaji showed me the way. And yes, over time, I have personally transacted, or rather done, very good businesses with both of them. Many of you watching this right now have been thinking about getting into agro commodities. You've been watching videos, reading articles, asking questions, but have you taken action? The biggest lesson here is simple. Trust is everything. Opportunity go to those who prove themselves. If you play the long game, the rewards will shock you positively. And by the way, this is why I built Farm to help you start and scale in agro commodities. You don't have any excuses anymore. Register for free, list your commodities, and take action. If you're inspired, don't just watch. Take action. I have also written a comprehensive ebook for beginners and those looking to upscale. Get your copy using the link below or gift it to someone who's ready for agro business success. I'm also putting together a mentorship program, which actually is due to the popular demand from people sending me messages. Send me an email if you're interested in this program. Finally, if you found value, please like, share, and subscribe to Bashwan Talks. Your success story starts now. Also watch out for our live interactive sessions and see you in the next video. Goodbye.